Okay, that should be there. All right. Now we got it. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Hardcore, and we're here with some more No More Heroes. I've done a little cleanup off screen, but I think we're ready for it. Today we're going to go after some of the next few bosses. We have enough money to go to the next boss, and I think the next one after that as well. But it's going to be an interesting one for sure. But right now we're at the job center. I wanted to go take a look at some of the one of the missions we had missed. We're going to do one of these side jobs. This is graffiti cleaning. We're starting out with something simple and going to work up with the complexity. Graffiti cleaning is a really easy side job. We're about to unlock one of the best side jobs actually after this, with this next mission we complete in terms of the bosses. But this one is very simple. You just go around and clean graffiti. It's a very simple job and it pays pretty easily, but it's kind of annoying since you really have to walk around. You have to walk around a lot, and it's actually kind of annoying. But for the most part, let's see how you guys have been. Talk about you guys on the drive there. Hello there, Redfield, and hello there, Raptor. We got some good old-fashioned No More Heroes today. How you guys been? It's a nice Wednesday evening. So I imagine, how's your guys' week been? So this is our mission over here. We have to come over and fight the graffiti monsters. Now this is a very misleading start. You would think like, oh, graffiti's on the wall, right? Okay. Simple stuff. They just count you down. There's graffiti immediately to our right. Well, it's not really graffiti. It's a mural. And if you look on the radar, you think like, oh, I'm right there. This should be a thing we could get, right? No, it's not graffiti. The graffiti looks like this. I remember the first time I played this game, I sat there on the graffiti trying to like rub up against it or try to hold like a combination of buttons to make it work. So I look like a massive idiot just making that happen. But you just finished a Symphogear GX Blu-ray? Oh wow, is that like one of the later seasons or something like that? I was never too keen on like the whole Symphogear series, but I know it's been going on for a while. Or more or less, is that one of the movies? Ugh. The third season, that's pretty good stuff. How many seasons of Symphogear are there anyways? It's like, what, 6, 7 at this rate? I don't know, I only know about it from like you guys talking about it and other people I know as well. There are 5 total seasons. I guess people really like the characters inside that show or something. Because it's obviously like, if you get 5 seasons, you're doing something right. Or at least you were at some point. Fifth is also the final season? Okay. So the show has been over then. It's probably been over for a while then. Because I never hear anyone talking about like new episodes. I always hear about reminiscing about it. So what even exactly happens in Symphogear? Because I've seen some footage of it before, like, oh, somebody's going to show me a cool clip where, like, this lady who has, like, blonde hair or something suplexes some sort of robot or whatever, something like that. I don't know. It's either she suplexes it or it's, like, manages to throw a huge, impossibly heavy item somewhere. So, like, what exactly happens in it? Because it's some sort of shonen, I can understand that. But that's graffiti cleaning. Simple stuff. It's as straightforward as the actual task of cleaning itself. It's very monotonous, and it has a very direct end goal. But now with all the money we've collected, we can go deposit it and go over here, up to the ATM, and prepare ourselves for the next boss battle. There we go. We have $535,000 left, so that's actually enough money to get to the next fight right after this. Howdy do there, postman. Got ourselves some No More Heroes. Is this GTA 6? This is what GTA 6 should strive to be. The next rank is 4th.
Who is it? But come to think of it, doesn't really matter, does it?
I am sending you a ticket for a show. Look nice. Let's go together. Number 4 will be there.
A show? Wait, this is a date, right?
Something like that. Why else would I be getting an oil rub?
What? What did you say? Someone's rubbing you down?
I'll see you later.
She's not even rubbing any part of her body. She's like rubbing the side of the table. Alright, I gotta make sure to actually save at that point. Let's also turn this up slightly. Alright. So now we've unlocked the next boss battle. But also, like, before I started today, I was farming up some money to get ourselves ready. And the game crashed on me after I had like farmed up a ton of cash. So now I'm like really paranoid about it happening again. It is such an awful feeling. Oh dear, Travis. You know what this is? It's a platinum ticket. Reserved seating. Go and give the performance of your life. You can do this. Did I play the 360 and the PlayStation 3 version? No, I did not. I know that the 360 version and the PlayStation 3 versions have Well, yeah, they're enhanced ports of this game. Like, they're essentially like No More Heroes 1.5. Oh, God. Like, I know the ports have certain changed graphics. They are actually in HD, naturally. Certain controls change. And bosses from 2 get added into 1. It's actually a really nice version to play. Well, not in terms of playing. But it's you're able to have like all these additions inside the game from 2 to 1, which I like a lot. That way I don't have to play 2 again. And the original Wii version of No More Heroes 2 has a crash. It's like, yes, that's what I was going to get to, because the crash is really, really apparent. And Jasper Bat Jr. is a fucking shithead of a fight. So if it crashes on you, it's just like, there you go. It's absolutely terrible. But now, we're going to get to one of my favorite announcer voices for the entire game. You know how they announce before every fight? Well, we're about to have another really good one.
Let's see what you're made of, country boy.
I love that part so much, because every time they have what is it? Every time they have the like, you go into a fight, they're going to do that every single time. Oh boy, another guns attacker. Because that crash on the Wii version absolutely sucks. It really takes it out of you for you. It really takes it out of you. And it makes you wonder, like, did I mess something up? Did something happen? It's like, I practiced a little so I could actually get through these fights much quicker. The creator wants us to feel that getting revenge isn't right. You know, the golf swing every single time he wants to do, every single time he hits him. But we did get a new beam katana in the meantime. Oh god, he keeps, those assholes run all the time. Did you know that Suda wasn't actually working on No More Heroes 2? He was getting in licensing talks for Shadows of the Damned. So it was actually someone else developing for the most part. He just did script supervision. Come back here. That's perfect. It sounds like Kojima wanted it MGS5. It's, yeah, like, yes. Violence is bad. War is bad. Kojima spends, like, what, 9 games in his series trying to tell us that war is bad. It's like, oh yes, Kojima, you really got us with that one. Oh god, it didn't deactivate. Great. Give me my trading cards. We did pick up a new beam katana. This is the Tsubaki Mark II. The Tsubaki Mark II has the highest strength of all the beam katanas, but it's one of the slowest. So it's a pure power hitting weapon. It's really great on kids for like exploiting the overhead swing. We're not playing on kids though. Oh no, we're not playing on sweet. We're playing on normal. The final boss is BS because they're trying to prove a point. Yes. Of course, you have to prove a point using a very bad metaphor for it. It's like, it's terrible. But we get to go play a space shooter now, like we're on the PC-98. This is pure white Glastonbury. It's not very fun. Look, this is built from the Switch port because there's the Joy-Cons over there. So let's see, special, there's bombs, shoots on B, swords on A, okay. I am not good at these type of games, like, at all. So you're just gonna really just have to deal with that sort of thing. Like, I'm just gonna eat continues until I get through this for the most part. It's like, look at that, it's like I think this has like the same sort of font stylings as a PC-98 game. Or maybe it's one of these situations where I can actually go hit it back. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, no, we get the tight laser now. Damn it. I don't even know how to activate the special either. Like, it's the X button on my controller, but it's like, what do I do with that? Damn it. Well, I got two of them. No, it just overwrites him. Is there really no way to move faster? I've never tried that before. It actually has a continues counter over there in the corner, which I like. You can see just how many times I'm going to fuck up over here. Because it stops counting at 9. A huge battleship is approaching fast. I gotta go concentrate on this now. Oh, damn it. Oh, I didn't even die by the bullets. Okay, it is a shot destroyer game then. All right. I had never actually thought of that before. Just to destroy them with, like, the sword. See, that's how little I play these type of games. It's like I don't actually know to think, like, why don't you just shoot? Why don't you just destroy it with your sword? There we go. That only took 4 continues. Not bad. But this is our combat section for the level, from what I remember. It's not very interesting. But you actually get to play the game that Pure White Glastonbury is based off of, so it's fantastic. Now I can see what you guys are saying. But yeah, Kojima gives Peace Walker the anti-nukes message while same time praising Che Guevara as one of the few figures is causing the Cuban Missile Crisis. It's like, oh, Kojima, the secret communist that everybody loves Though I can't say I dislike Kojima. I actually like his stuff a lot. I don't think Spec Ops: The Line was exactly supposed to be anti-war. I think it was like just an it was supposed to be like a parody, well, a sort of parody, parody of sorts of those shooter type of games. Like, you don't care about the people you're saving. It's just a goal to you. It's just work. Like the whole, like White Phosphorus is fucking terrible.
Almost to the next ranked fight. Winners proceed to the 4th rank.
Oh my god, Sylvia,
Losers
come on.
will also proceed to the 8th circle of hell. But you and I, Travis, we are going to paradise together. Take me by the hand and show me a world of drama and passion, one that I have never known before. But be sure to hit the bathroom first.
I don't need to do that,
As soon
Sylvia,
as you are
okay?
ready, come for me. Don't leave me waiting. Today, little Sylvia has done herself up quite well, I must say. My skin is so silky and smooth. This, quote, charisma makeup artiste from Japan gave me, like, the most incredible color gradation ever. I really hate how she says, dondaki, like some stupid bimbo. And will you look at that? Today you are going to win with 2,000% certainty. One hot night together, you and me, coming right up. A promise is a promise. Trust your force, Travis, and head for the Garden of Madness.
He's getting really good reception essentially in like a concrete basement. He must have like the best cell phone carrier on Earth.
Sweet. Yes.
Can I return? Okay, I can. You guys want to pick that up? Yes, Travis, you become a masterful pro wrestler. I think I'll book a match for you, but first, a super hard suplex. Remember Satan's Ferris wheel, the double arm suplex. And we get another wrestling technique. We didn't have to use, we never used any in this level so far. We could probably use it on the boss. Sylvia is just like, is Sylvia actually speaking with an accent or is it like fake? I honestly, like all these years, I've always thought like Sylvia's accent was like fake as fuck. It's because it sounds like an English person, like from Britain, or like, but it sounds like an English person, like English, putting an accent on for the audience. Because it's not like an American doing a Russian accent, that's for sure. Let's pick up some health.
Sweet.
Alright, we didn't need it. Yes, but we are on part 3 though, Bucket Lover. I get through this game pretty quickly.
Hurry, the show's about to start.
It's also a really quick game in general. It's
What's
like less
with
than
all the
15
excitement?
hours.
It is not every day you get to watch a big fight from VIP seats. Of course I am excited, but I am most excited being with you.
Ooh.
Whoa. You're serious? I wouldn't do that if I were you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm packing heat, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all killers out there, welcome to Harvey Wolodarski's Magic Freak Show of the century. It'll be a killer night, so let's get started. It's showtime!
Oh my!
Wow, he's incredible.
Quiet, quiet, please. What do you know? It's already time for the last program. But you know, today is a special day. And you, ladies and gentlemen, are lucky. So lucky that you might even get lucky. Now, one of you lucky people will be chosen to be up here with me. Who's it gonna be? The lucky person is... you!
Wow, Travis.
Wow.
This is your lucky night.
Me? They want me? Serious? You gotta be kidding.
Go get him, Tiger.
Come on, no need to be shy. Congratulations, you nasty little boy. Tell the audience your name.
Travis Touchdown. It's a good name, don't you think?
It's a fine name indeed. You have your parents to thank for that.
My parents are dead.
Oops! Touchy subject. A question that should not be touched upon.
That's okay. Really, it is.
There, don't let it bother you. Hold on to your hopes and don't give up, my nasty little
Nasty little boy.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
So you came to enjoy the show?
Damn right I did. I was really looking forward to this. It's the last show, right?
Last show? Did I hear you right?
Oh, you heard me right. Harvey, you're gonna die tonight. Right here. By my hand. Let's close the curtains.
I hope you aren't being serious. That would be a pity. We still have the main event to unveil.
Playtime is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
There he goes. He's got his pizza cutter out for us.
On to the grand finale! Now this is entertainment!
It's killing time!
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Travis. Thank you for taking the magic out of this whole situation. Alright, now the fight starts and it's going to get really, really goddamn loud. But yes, Robin Atkinson does the voice for good old Kazuhira Miller. Where are you? This Chris Angel looking motherfucker always doing tons of magic tricks. But he ain't too tough. Oh, every time I dodge backwards, it always knocks me right into him. Where are you? Ugh. Check it out. Oh, he's a real character. Oh, there you go. That's the suplex we love to see. Where are you? Now that he flips the whole arena upside down, you what is it? Your controls get reversed. The hell is Spyro? Well, he just loves doing that, doesn't he? Spyro the Dragon? I don't think I've ever played a Spyro game before. To the nightmare. Like, what do you do in Spyro then? Like, what makes Spyro so interesting? Because all I really know about Spyro is the subway meme, and he's a dragon. I think that's about it. It's magic. Ooh, nice. Oh, Harvey. There we go. Now it's a showstopper. Now he has a new attack to his repertoire, which is getting you caught in a box. It's like, it's cool. Little cool hand Travis. He's going to spend a night in a box. It's a real shitty situation. Did I get it, or am I dead? Alright, I did make it. Good. God, I do not want to fail that QTE, because it's... the game ends right there. Is he just gonna keep doing this? Oh my god. Harvey, you gotta fucking stop. But it's an action platformer game where you burn fuckers, fly around, ram into things, and save other dragons. That sort of sounds like an early childhood game, like Dora and the Purple Planet. I don't know, that also sounds like a game I would really have to grow up with. Because I grew up with, like, you know, Battle for Bikini Bottom. I played that here before. And, like, I know what that is, but it's like I didn't grow up with Spyro, so it's not going to really work for me. I can always see why it's, like, a big hit when people speedrun that type of game, though, because it's like, oh, I remember Spyro. Fucking... every time, Harvey, every time. Damn it. I probably should have just done that more often. Turn on the lights.
How am I supposed to perform in total darkness? Hit the lights! Hurry up! I can't see! It's dark! I'm surrounded by darkness!
Wow, what a show-stopping performance there, Harvey. Gave himself a splitting headache. Nice, it's 786,000. Great. Oh, I gotta click back in the game. Actually, can I... No, okay, I'll have to fix that later then. Crash Team
The
Racing
name
had a
is
Spyro
Travis
2 demo.
Touchdown. Thank
So I
you
guess
all
it's
for
like,
coming tonight.
do they
I
work
hope
together?
you
Are they made by
enjoyed
the same
show.
company or whatever?
I would also
Oh,
like to
okay, they're
thank
two
you
different
for coming
companies.
this evening. As a result, Travis Touchdown is now ranked 4th place.
And the show will go on. I hope to see you all again soon. And have a good night.
There's nobody there, guys. You're performing to a silent crowd. He has about 13 games. I guess it's a similar situation to something like SpongeBob, where it's like they all have like a bunch of they have like what 3, 4 good games that everybody remembers, but then there's also like when the franchise is doing really good, they decided to cash in on it really hard. Because you can't tell me like I think Spyro came out in what, like the late 90s, early 2000s and stuff like that. So they're gonna have like, you know, the GBA Color tie-ins, the Game Boy Advance tie-ins that are always like made by a third-party studio.
Best of raunchy amateur interviews too? You didn't seem to copy the whole tape though. It ended 2 minutes into the middle of the first interview. Anyway, please be sure to return the original tape you borrowed. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Touchdown. Are you on the throne again? Please wire us the money now.
They're so demanding this time. It's like, okay, go give us the money now. $450,000. We can actually go straight to the boss at this point. But we can't. We got some stuff to do first. 1998. Okay. Next is, okay, next is a set piece boss then. Alright, it's fine. No. We are 4 now. Next is, oh yeah, it is. I was right. Stream is lagging hard. It's like, yeah, I'd say that's probably on your end there, Bucket Lover. It's pretty crisp over here on my end.
Why you come here?
Why you come here? You have not mastered a secret? Well, I give you lessons. Here we go. What? Oh, this is it. Minesweeper. Alright, now we gotta save cats. We get $3,000 for each cat found. Alright, everybody, we gotta go save the kitties. Do you do that in Spyro? Do you save cats in Spyro as well? Or is it just dragons? Oh god, where's the bike? Okay. Well, where is that then? Alright, that's Northtown. No, it's not Northtown. Northtown is a city of industry. Oh, it's in the residential area. It's in the project housing of Los Angeles. Alright, everybody, we gotta go save some cats. You like cats? I sure do. Meow, I don't really understand the unspoken rules of Sand and Destroy. Try to think a little more like a cat. Gotta find these cats before they get busy. I love cats. So much that I keep too many of them. I go crazy when one of the cuties gets out. If you like cats too, then lend me a helping paw. The god of cats is rolling around, purring happily. Search for him. So we gotta go save the cats. We saved different creatures in the first 3 games, so I guess probably there's a cat at some point you have to save. Use some foxtail grass to attract the cat's attention. He absorbs the cats into his body. I like that these cats are like the actual size, like an actual size of a real cat. Hey, look at them, these little babies, little baby cats, little white cats too. I bet they had to work real hard to get Robert Atkin Downs to say meow 5 different times. Look at this little guy. Come on, get the thing, come on. Oh, we thought he was quick, did ya? Got little babies. Where are these cats coming from? Are these people just leaving out all this food, and there's like 200 cats in their neighborhood now? Is that what they called Travis in the first place? It's like I need my cats. I need my cats removed over here. There's too many of these kids. Do you guys have cats? As a matter of fact, well, do you even like cats, guys? Because I haven't had a cat since I was like in elementary school. So it's been because I've lived with dogs and cats all my life. Well, yeah, we had a lot of cats in the neighborhood, but I always had my dog. But as I got older, I was more I like cats more when I got older, but I still love my dogs. Because it's now that I'm like way older, and I realize like, oh, cats sit over there and like grab your clothes and make a mess out of everything. Also, their tongues are so goddamn rough. They're very affectionate though, which I like a lot. $30,000 for saving some cats. We really know how to pull some pussy, people. You like cats, but they can be a handful. They can be. Like, you have to be careful they don't get fleas or anything like that. But you're more of a Crash fan than a Spyro fan. It's like, see, that's the same boat I'm in there, Postman. It's like, I played, I was more keen on the Crash games more than anything else. Alright, let's see. There's Destroy Stadium. Extreme Fight. Struggle against all odds, kill all targets. Okay.
May you find your overcard?
Because the Crash I remember, well, like, I've never had a PlayStation 1 like when I was growing up. So I just sat around using I always just ended up using like my PlayStation 2 that I got, or I would go to my neighbor's house and we'd play on his Xbox. But we'd have those, and I don't remember what it was called, that Crash game that we would play, but we played it a lot. We never really got very far inside it because nobody saves. But you can't watch the stream properly because other ones you tested are fine. I don't know what's happening there, Bucket Lover. It's working on my end. I don't know about you guys. What about the rest of you guys? You getting lag? You having problems with it? I gotta know. Maybe it's like the latency settings I have my stream at right now. Oh, they reversed it. It's Wrath of Cortex, that's it. That's the one I remember playing. Oh, Jesus. No lag on your end there, Postman? It's like, okay. Oh, you gotta switch it up. That should be it. Yep, door opens, it's it. What does that give me? Oh, it's $70,000. Oh, we don't get the best mission yet until after we do the next boss. Yeah, the stream is just specifically frozen to you. I don't know why that happens. It's happened to some other people before. Like, I guess it just chooses like a random member of the stream's day. Yeah, it just ruins a member of the stream's day. It's like, oh, I'm having YouTube connection problems, you know. Because YouTube, the invincible site with one of the most highest bandwidth users on Earth. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just give them problems. I'm just tired of living my life. You gotta watch the archive version. Well, we're in it today, so you're in it. You can go look at the progress we make later, I guess. Then Bucket Lover. Unfortunate, but that's what it's gonna have to be like, I guess. Well, as long as you're watching the archive versions, then you can check out the first 2 episodes. Because the first 2 episodes, I think we covered, we covered the first 6 bosses. And we covered most of the mechanics in this game itself. Because this game is like deceptively simple, but there's a lot of stuff you can do inside of it. That's why I like this game a lot. That's why I actually like this series in general. Because this is like a really stylish sort of series. It's not like, oh, a Devil May Cry or anything like that, but it's just like, it's very stylish. My spleen! Well, I asked them earlier, though, oh, jeez, it's these guys. Hold on a second. Oh, God. These purple assholes are, like, the worst. Oh, thank God. Those guys are always a fucking nightmare. Well, how you been there, Postman? You having a good week so far? Because I don't know about you guys, but my week has been going pretty fucking great. Got nice big changes in my life coming, that's for sure. Alright, and before we head over to the boss battle, let's go hit the gym. But as of late, though, that I got the job, I'm very excited about that. Got me some work finally coming in, so which is great. No, Raptor, the next boss is Speedbuster. Bad Girl is the last one we're going to do today. That's right. Thank you, Posum. We got the job, and that's what it's all about. All right, here we go. Let's press buttons. Because everybody tends to forget about Speedbuster. I just think she's funny. But the most part is, like, Speedbuster's fight is very important because it satisfies the prerequisites to get the last beam katana. And it also unlocks the best money-making mission in the game. That's why I remember her. Because she's, like, the best thing ever in the world to me. In terms of making this game efficient. Because the game is designed on purpose to be inefficient as possible for, like, 90% of, for like not 90%, but at least 80% of the way. Strength increase. Now our dark side mode and all that other stuff lasts longer. Maximum vitality. You guys will like Bad Girl though. That's a really fun fight. She's also a really fun character. They really tried to actually make Bad Girl again in No More Heroes 2. And they actually kind of succeeded because Margaret Moonlight, personally, she's the superior character than Bad Girl. But people actually like both a lot. Oh, that's leaving already. That's it. Come again. Thank you, Thunder Ryu. I like how he's got like the posters of like Yakuza. I think it's like not like previous. It's like previous Yakuza chairman. And one of them's just a cat. Actually, let's stop by Dr. Naomi's office first. That way we can check if there's any other updates we can do. Because what I want to do is actually get the best ending in this game. And that's going to require... well, it does require you to get all 3 katanas. That's what we're going to fight Henry with, too.
Hey, don't lay a
Don't lay a single finger on anything. Parts sold. Done. Okay, perfect.
You otaku.
Okay, thankfully she had nothing left for us to give. So the next one she will, though. Or is it barely even an hour already on the next boss? Because I don't want to actually go like to the final series of bosses yet. I want to save that for the last episode. Because it's story important. It's also a lot of fun.
Is the big 3. Where are you now? Yoga class.
Right. You go ahead and do that.
Thanks. Your next opponent is a witch. She lives in this abandoned place called Speed City.
A witch?
Travis?
Don't die, okay?
Alright, a somber message from Sylvia herself. I guess she's really looking out for us this time. Or at least it's supposed to be like an indicator of the dangers ahead. Speedbuster isn't the most toughest of enemies, but getting to her isn't going to be easy. Because she's a special case. She's a real basket case for sure. Another letter. What is this? So, dear Travis, here's a highway bus ticket. You know where the bus terminal is, right? Take the bus to meet the witch. She's got powerful magic, but you can kill her. Just come back alive. Gene, where are you going? Don't leave the house. How does Travis not see that? You're literally right at the door, dude. Oh, she's a witch, all right. She's gonna give us the bitch's brew of a lifetime. Oh my god. Pull every enemy under the goddamn sun. Now we got these Yankee-looking motherfuckers out here. It actually say you can't. It actually says Santa Destroy. They actually made the correct texture for it. Oh, look at that! He just splits him directly in half. That is so good. Oh God, Travis, slow down. Oh, what good does that do me? I got it right at the end. Oh, God damn it. Speed City, Santa Destroy. I like how the bus says 51 on there. They all say 51, actually. I wonder what the 51 sort of means. It's a mystery. But you remember your friend complaining about how hard Margaret is, but you always beat her no problem, and you always completed all the available training before fighting her. Yeah, if you ever want to make the game like inadvertently harder, just don't do training. It makes the game like much more difficult. They just appear right out of the floor. They've been hiding under the bus the entire time. Look at this, now they're just coming in through the windows. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. But from what I remember, Margaret isn't like the easiest fight in the world. You have to be on your toes a little bit. I actually think I had more trouble when I was using Henry and he was in the dream battle. Because the dream battle has like... Because I think Henry plays a little bit differently, and also the girl that you fight has like sleeping powder or something.
Win and rank 3 is yours. Lose and you're sitting on the devil's lap. Did you have any sweet dreams? If you didn't dream about me, I'll fucking kill you, I swear. If I ever hear you say another woman's name on your sweep, you'll wake up the next morning with your joystick missing. Got it? Anyway, make sure you go to the bathroom first. And when you are ready, step inside. Now, Travis, don't be getting any funny ideas. Things between you and I have not changed one bit. You are still a loser. Nothing can change that. Honestly, where do you think you're heading? There are legions of more powerful opponents out there. Never forget that. Keep your feet on the ground, your head out of the clouds, and a stiff upper lip. I am 3,602,600,218% certain you will die. But trust your force and head for the Garden of Madness.
Man, Sylvie is just so full of shit. Like, every single time she always does this. Man, I wish we got to play as Henry more in No More Heroes 2. He deserves it. And welcome to Speed City. It's a pretty shitty place. It's sour, dour, and well, you're gonna see just how much power lies at the very end. Let's save. I was so scared right there because I thought the game was gonna fucking crash again. Like, anytime this game hangs up just even a little, it's like, oh god, it's gonna fucking crash, and I just lost all that progress. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the bathroom. There we go. Oh, we're not exactly at max strength yet. We're only at level 6. That's too bad.
Stay back! This one's mine! So back off! What? A cat? You frightened me for a second, kitty. Master!
all men so freaking ignorant. They never learn, no matter how old they get. They never learn.
You are the third-ranked assassin? Bitch!
You were saying, Sonny?
I asked if you were ranked third.
What? What'd you say?
I said, are you the third-ranked assassin, Granny?
What? Say that again. See, I'm kind of hard of hearing. I can't hear much these days.
Are you ranked third?
Ah, this time I heard you. Yeah, I am. Okay, there. It's complete. That's right. Don't you see? Idiots. All men are. Why should I even bother killing you? Even if you had 9 lives, it wouldn't be enough. Oh, I just love losers who don't care for their own lives.
Okay, we have to get the fuck out of there as soon as it starts. This is Speedbuster. This is not a very fun segment of the game. It's very, very repetitive. Because if you do things actually pretty quickly, you can actually get this thing done in about 5 minutes. But she has that gigantic ass laser you have to deal with all the time. And like this whole thing is just you making your way up towards like the next area that she's in. But as you can see over there, Miss Speedbuster over there has the biggest cock in the fucking world. Like I'm talking, she's got 10 meters of a 700mm cannon stored up in that shopping cart of hers. And of course, the further and further you go up, the less time you have to react. That's like 50 meters. It's like 50 meters. Like, yeah, she's packing heat. I hope I can. No, I don't think I can show it off. But if you hit, like throw the enemies out there in the laser, they just like instantly die. Come on. There we go. We're almost there. Just making her fucking old lady sounds like, oh, you little prick. Oh, thank God. I barely made that. We gotta help this old lady out, guys. We gotta give her the Heimlich maneuver. I think she's supposed to sound like Kathy Bates, if you guys know who that is. Like, Kathy Bates is like an American actress. So I think that's what they're trying to go after, because she sounds like an awful lot like her. She's probably like a sound alike that they use for when they have to do stuff with Kathy Bates and like other promotional materials. Because like I hear it. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, this is not a very exciting fight at all. Yeah, like this is not exciting at all. It's like we're at the end of the level now. This is it. Like at this point, when we're gonna knock this down. This is how dominoes work, everybody. Oh no, her cannon's not working now, everybody. Yeah, we don't want to go over there because there's two of those beam katana guys. So now we make our way down there, and guess what? You think we're gonna like slash her in half and everything like that? No, this is the end of the fight.
Pretty good, boy.
Damn right. I'm an apprentice of the master.
He was a good man, and I hope one day you'll be as good as he was.
Count on it.
A little present for you. Farewell.
And good night.
Wow, wasn't that great, everybody? The road up to there was harder than the actual fight itself. Like, I didn't show what happens when you get hit by the laser, but it does, like, you know, when you get caught out there and you'll be pushed backwards and also take a shitload of damage as well. Like, it takes off about 30% of your health each time. It's really bad to get hurt by it, but effectively, the battle is over. The Japanese katana. Now we give that to Dr. Naomi, and cool things will happen. Boy, Sylvie, you got here quick. You must have heard how awesome we were against this boss battle. You know, we defeated a nice old lady who just, you know, wanted to shoot things with her massive cock. I like this thing, though. It's pretty cool, because it's just got 4 nuclear reactors as the frock. And it's like... I mean, look at this barrel. It's enormous. It's as wide as the goddamn street. And it pounded the hell out of Mr. Ryu. Yeah, like this is why this fight is very forgettable. Because Speedbuster doesn't really do anything for the narrative very much. Well, she does by killing our master and also giving us the sword, but that's it. Bad Girl and the number 1 lady are the more important ones. Like fuck, even Holly was better than this. This always feels like fucking filler.
Congratulations, you are officially ranked 3rd.
Only 2 more to go.
It is really cool how they all die.
There you have it. That's Speedbuster. Because even if I had messed up the run up there by not getting a good break on the door, like if I didn't do that, it would just probably take another 5 minutes. But it's so fucking boring. It's like my least favorite part of the game. But now it's the road up to rank 2. We're gonna need a shitload of cash. I mean, it says I played 12 hours, but I accidentally left the game on for 3 hours after this, at some point.
Hi, this is Diane from Beefhead Videos. This is just a reminder for you to return one of our videos. It's titled 69 Techniques to Improve Your Lovemaking. It's overdue by 2 weeks. Be sure to return it to us soon.
You know the drill. Go get him.
Oh, it's so weird to see Travis without his glasses. Did they change the amount it costs to go do the matches? Because I swear, like, these rank 2 and rank 1 fights were like 600 and like 600 to 700,000 apiece. I guess that's what it cost on Bitter. I guess that's what it cost on Bitter, or at least from what I remember. One of the hardest bosses in the series was a Ryuji in No More Heroes 2. It's like he's not easy. Some of those bosses, they amped up the actual gameplay portion of No More Heroes, and it's pretty solid stuff to play. Though there are some things that 2 does better than 1. Obviously is the on-the-fly weapon selection and also the level of combos you can do. Let's pick up some videos. Okay, we can't get any more videos. It's kind of sad.
Now don't get yourself killed.
Don't get yourself killed there, buddy. Ryuji's very cool, though. That's right, we drove that. But now we get to the fun part of the game, which is the fastest farming method is now available to us. But first, we have to do. I think this is the one where we get Scorpion Collector. The Scorpion Collector is very fast, and it's also really easy. Let's do that first. No More Heroes 2 is like, I'll say this much. I have played No More Heroes 2, but I barely remember any of it. Outside of like a few specific situations, like piloting the Glastonbury, Helter Skelter, Margaret Moonlight, the Spaceman. Let's see, the Spaceman. Jasper Bat. The college girl from Henry's Dream. That's really all I remember in terms of bosses. I also remember like Travis at one point has to go to like a prison and break into there. And here it is. Now we're at Scorpion Extermination. This is a fun one. I remember there's one boss specifically in 2, like you go to the prison, but there's the lady in the prison is actually like she was pretty easy from what I remember because I had like the heavy katana, the one that like grows in length every time you make a consecutive hit. But it's like it gets I think slower and stronger with each and every consecutive hit. So it's actually like really insanely strong against bosses that don't move a lot. And I think the prison lady was. But actually on the run up to the prison, if you're really, really lucky, you can actually complete the whole sneaking segment like instantly. I guess that sort of mission right there with the prison island segment was supposed to be the 4th stealth segment in a game. And it's terrible. So if you use, I think it's either triple cherries in 2 or it's the triple grasshoppers. It allows you to run at like super fast speed and you can't be discovered by enemies at the same time. So you just use that to run straight to the end. Chloe Walsh. You need to get serum from your employer if you get stung. Captain Vladimir was very cool. If I remember correctly, like Captain Vladimir's theme is called like the Shoegazer from Mars or something. Oh, it despawns it. I didn't know that. Because I saw 2. Oh, fucking hell. Of course, I have the fucking run ability, but I pressed it too early before the prompt came up. No, Postman, he's referring to Time Ago Go, that the baby chibi version that that's getting talked about as of late. Because the new protagonist for that game is like, she's supposed to be, you know, oh my god, she's like, she's a Taimanin series fan, she loves Eroge or something like that. And she gets transported into the Taimanin world and it's like a dream come true. It's like, that's great. I absolutely detest that game. I really do. Because every time I see new info for it, it just makes me think like, what the fuck is this? It's like, where are we? God damn, you ass. I want to crush your stupid ass, motherfucker. I swear. Glad I have the run. Am I going to fail the mission? I probably am. Yeah. I literally got so far away I couldn't make it in time. Hey, there's one. Don't you fucking do it. Okay, I can't use the D-pad to, like, steps slowly up to it. I remember I hated doing this mission when I was growing up because I kept getting fucking stung and failing the mission because I would venture out too far. Because each of these scorpions have a different color to them, and that's the level of poison that they have inside. Like, these black scorpions will give me 30 seconds to get stung, but I think, well, the highest color is, like, red or blue, and those give you, like, 15 seconds to get back. Like, you can't mess around. Dude, I am the Scorpion King. I'm the fucking rock. I'm the 3D rock over here. Who is the guy? Not Jason Statham. Well, obviously it's the Rock. Obviously, as the Scorpion King, but it's not Patrick Bateman. Is it? I think it's not Jason Bateman. It's the guy from like he was obviously in the Scorpion King. I'm forgetting his name right now, but it's like I need that guy on my team right now. I need him to help me destroy other scorpions as well. But you need a goal. You need a really good score on this mission so you can go unlock my favorite mission in the game. It's like, oh, don't make me have to run everywhere like this. I've wasted so much time. God, fuck you. I had you. I had you. Well, but speaking of time and content, though, what are you guys thinking of the anniversary lead up so far? You guys got yourself an Emily? You guys got yourself the supporter, or like the weapons or anything like that? Because we're on like what, day 2 or 3 of the login system, and also there's the other one that just came out today with the complete 50 bonus missions, which is fantastic. $66,000. It's really, really good money. Hey, you third rater. I got the stuff. You got Nina and Emily. That's good stuff. Nina and Emily are very... Nina, Weaver, and Emily are very good this time around. It is a Nina Weaver. That's her name. But I understand what you mean there, Postman. I always call instead of Rora, or like the lady that was the Indian lady, I always call her Laura. And like how it's supposed to be said Kirara, but I call it Kiara. Because it's either I feel like a translation error, or it's like that doesn't feel good to say. But look, now that Thunder Ryu is dead, we get to see his ghost. His ghost still trains us from the great beyond. All right. But yeah, Nino is a. Wait, what is the letter O with the squiggle above it in the Spanish language? Because when you say like now that you've said that there, Postman, I think now that I know, I think her name is like Nino or something, Nino Weaver. But it's like she is all woman for sure. Nino Weaver, El Nino. What game will I play next there, Raptor? I'm not sure yet, because I'm going to be starting my new job soon, and I will have to sort out scheduling and all that sort of stuff. Like, obviously, for myself and what I want to stream. Because, as much as I like No More Heroes, this is also an experiment. Because a game like this takes like 15 hours, like 10 to 15 hours to complete.
I wait for you.
So I need to find out like what sort of things I can plan around in terms of like story beats that I can work with. Like I try to work these things together thematically. Actually, no, I think did I miss one? I think I did. Because I needed to do strength training there and the other one. But I think the next game after this will probably be a Pokemon game, or it'll be Yakuza. Because Pokemon, I can usually get that done in about 3 streams. Because the way I usually play Pokemon is like, we don't fucking do that. We don't play it the normal way. Not here, at least. We would be playing one of my custom versions of Pokemon. We would be playing Pokemon Tauros mode or Pokemon Milotic mode. They're like specific mods that I have worked around and messed with. So they would be like a solo Pokemon stream or anything like that I can like complete relatively quickly. Or we would play like Yakuza 0 so I can get started on that series. Struggle against all odds. There it is, Gamble Fight. My favorite, absolute favorite mission in the game. It's 1500 per kill, you get 3 minutes. And it's in the tiniest arena possible. There's no reason to do anything else at this point. Nothing will beat this in terms of sheer dollars. But the next place, well, not place, but let's like, for 4 jobs, it's like we're doing security now. I'm doing security for a place that's it's a pretty ritzy place. I like it a lot. But I'm full time there, so it's gonna eat up a lot of my time. It's gonna eat up a lot of my time. So streams will probably like just drop off the face of the earth for a while. Well, not so much, because if there's games with like lots of farming or anything like that, I can just farm that after work, and then I can stream it on like my off days. I need to turn that down, at least on my end. But yes, work is the priority now. The conditions are going to be pretty good. Like my first day is going to be like on what is it? Friday. Yes, I'll be working the door, I'll be working all other stuff, I'll be doing all that sort of thing. It's like we're working. We got a job that demands a lot of us. But the Pokemon game we were probably playing, Raptor, would be either Pokemon Emerald or Pokemon Blue, because that's the modified versions that I'm using. And they also have really simple solutions that I can work with. But yeah, I've got to do some sorting out with that sort of stuff. Because it's like, I don't know if you guys ever applied for a job like that before, anything regarding security or anything like that. They look into every single part of your life. Like there's no stone left unturned with those people. I think I've gotten drug tested like twice already. And I know for sure, like, because of the position I'm in, I will have to get drug tested probably even more often than I ever have in my entire life. Some of your friends did the same sort of job I'm doing. It's like, I wonder what they have to say about that sort of thing. And like the thing is too, it's like they also make you sign like non-disclosure. Well, at least like where I'm at, like we have to sign non-disclosure agreements as well. So it's quite the place. Some like it, but some don't. But if you don't have any sort of interventions, you're going to be super bored. It's like, I don't think my job is going to be exactly too boring, at least for the place that I'm working for. Maybe during the week it'll be boring, but it's like the position they hired me in for is like a lot of weekend stuff, and it's very busy there on the weekends. So I imagine it's going to be pretty busy stuff. This is also a job where like I'm now going to have to work New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Like, I remember they talked to us today about how there's well, they talked to us today about how, okay, you're gonna work here. It's like, if anybody wants New Year's Eve off, good luck. The place has been open for like, I think 15 years at this point, and nobody has ever gotten the day off for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Yeah, dealing idiots is a chore for sure. It is. Because when I was doing customer service stuff, it really sucks. Because you get to see, like, when you're in that sort of position at a job, at that kind of job, you get to see like people at their absolute worst. Like it's absolutely terrible. It's like, what do you mean I need to have a receipt for this? I bought it. Can't you check the cameras and go see? It's like, yeah, we could probably tell that like it was you who bought it, or you're trying to run a con on the store and it's not going to work because you haven't thought beyond the front of your nose or anything like that. It's like, come on. At least I won't have to deal with like that level of customer interaction, but it's like, well, no, I will have to deal with like people at their absolute worst. I have to deal with like people at their absolute worst in terms of like they have either been drinking a lot, or they are starting to cause problems for others. But I have seen the staff that they have on hand there, so it's like I'm not too worried. Because the days that they've given me off so far, it's like, you know, for the starter test week we're doing for training and all that, it actually coincides with the days that I actually wanted off. But it also effectively means I'm going to be working every weekend for the next year. But it has it in the setup in the way that I like. Or at least the day setup is at least. Because it lets me cover update days for Action Timing in, which I really like a lot. Because I can work on a Monday. Tuesday's the most important one. Because they don't finish those fucking updates until like 2 or 3 in the morning. So it's like, that's perfect. Uh-oh. I know what they added more things. I know which they added more things to do to get gems. I don't really understand what they meant by that sort of thing, but like, yeah, I read that aloud. And it's like, and then it gets deleted. It's like, okay. I don't know if that's like an insider information sort of thing. Like you managed to get the leaks or anything like that. Oh yeah, that's something I was going to talk about in terms of like, because that leaks reminded me of something. Whenever you're messing around with like sort of like, oh, hold on, I'll get back to you there, Moosey Pup. But it's like the other day I was wondering like, man, I can't manage to get anything out of this game. Like, when you're using Asset Studio GUI, you can actually look at, you know, like, oh, there's the new things that are going to get added in the game, specific items and various setups and all that sort of stuff. You can see, like, the little things from the future they don't want you to see yet. They're getting a little bit more crafty with that sort of stuff. And they're what is it? They're what's that E word? They're encrypting the update folder now, so you can't actually extract the assets out of there anymore. Well, at least they're encrypting it, and then they're letting it loose about a few weeks later. I noticed this happening with Rin, because I was trying to look for like her intimacy scene picture and also the one from her supporter. I can get it now, but that's like 4 months later.
Hey, don't lay a single finger on anything.
Where the hell did you get something like this? Oh, it work all little bit. I can use a cool katana. Come back. Nope, we can't buy anything yet.
You otaku.
Like the only way that I was able to get stuff for the Emily stream that day was just messing around with app data.
It's you again.
Can I get it yet? No. Time has to pass in some sort of way. I think you just have to complete like Bad Girl or something with this then. But you wish they added more things to earn gems in AT? I wish they did too, because it's like the weekly trickle of gems comes out to be like what? 200 something? No, not 200. It's like 350 gems a week. Barely even that. So if you really just have to like sit down and like grind away and you can't miss it every week. Because, no, it's not 250. It's like, well, it's something like that because, what? From being top rank in Arena, that's 200 gems or something? I need to check. It's like 200 gems, and then you have the weekly missions, which is 60 gems. So let's say that's like 320 gems or whatever. Then you have every 5 hours of every single day, you can do, the mission for gems. So let's be realistic. You're not going to be able to do it every time it comes up. So that's like, you can effectively do it a maximum of 4 times a day because there's 24 hours in a day and it resets every 5 hours. So you can only do it probably like 4.9 times a day, which in reality you're only really going to be doing it like 2 to 3 times. So that's 9 gems a day if you're really consistent on it. So that's 9, 7, that's 63 gems. So you can say about, oh, what was that?
Hello, Travis.
I don't know, 300 something gems a week? 300 something gems a week, yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. 200 gems on average a week.
May you find your supercar?
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. Mine's a little bit more generous. Like that, the sort of trickle of gems that they have in the game since release is obviously to make you want to, you know, go spend your money on like the Heavy Sheikah pass, or the monthly pass. Because if you're gonna spend, like the best course of action always is the Heavy Sheikah and the monthly pass together, which is like an assload of fucking gems all day, every day.
3, 2, 1.
Because it's actually totally possible to buy like a whole shitload of characters without having to spend money for actual gems. Because if you really, well, no, you won't be able to get a day 1 release, since new character comes out every 8 weeks. And then they become playable for gems another 2 to 3 weeks later. So it actually gives you overlap time to save. Because it's totally doable to get 1,200 gems every couple of weeks. So with 200 gems over the course of 8 weeks, you'll have like 1,600. Which is more than enough to get a character and 1 costume. I mean, it's also safe to say that I also forgot to account in things like, well, there's also variant items like, let's see, there's, oh yeah, event boxes themselves, at least the first 10, those have gems inside as well, so it's always worthwhile to clear out the entire box. Not only just for the materials, but also for the chance of getting gems themselves, and the potions too. It's not like a situation like Grand Blue Fantasy where clearing out the entire box is actually net positive. Because it's actually negative in AT. Oh, that's a good one. You would gladly spend some gems for gotcha, but I need to save for Ambrose now. I don't have too many gems in the first place, because obviously anytime I have gems, they're going to go to like a new character or restocking my, what's it called? Desire points. Because I need those gems to obviously, because what I need the gems to obviously draw for weapons on the release day of the character. You don't want to rely on Arena for gems, and you can add more stuff to do or longer missions to do. I don't think they really need to add longer missions, they just need more avenues to have players get gems. Yeah, weapons are always like one of the most annoying and largest problems of the game itself. Like when I got my Sora, it sits there at like a 4/5 arena weapon and like a 3/5 SR weapon. Like you don't get, sometimes you just don't get shit with these characters and you have to live with it. Thankfully the arena weapons do exist. But I agree there, Moosey Pup. It's like having to rely so much on... Actually, I should save. I'm getting antsy about it. Having to rely on Arena to actually get any sort of gems is super annoying because like you have to baby that rank every week. You effectively need like 28 wins at top rank to stay, to get up to 7,000, which on Sunday, it'll knock you back down to 6,000. And it's like, why have that in the first place? It's always like it's so goddamn annoying. Like, I can't leave it alone. I would like, as much as I appreciate the supporters that we get in there, it's like, I would like I would like weapon events again, like the ones that we've had previously, like snake weapons and those obsidian weapons and all that sort of stuff. But please, don't make them fucking terrible. Snake weapons are great because they're particle generator weapons. Like every character can use that. Those gacha style demon weapons or whatever that we just had the event for, with Astaroth, Ingrid, and Noah. Like, no, not Noah, but Kiara. Those weapons are fucking terrible. Arena needs to be reworked for sure. Events need to be reworked. I wonder what exactly is going to change in terms of the update. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, next Tuesday, effectively, when anniversary starts. Because it's like there's some shit that really needs to be fixed. We'll see how that turns out, though. Did I see the Anrose leak on Twitter? No, I haven't been on Twitter at all today. Well, besides posting my the stream updates, I haven't read anything yet. What did the Anrose leak say? Well, like, What was the Andros leak, I gotta say. Ooh, nice. Dang, that thing's so weird. Why does it always have that like half-second delay? Oh my god, he just spawned in and almost had his head taken right off. One week ago with a banner and new supporters, Hasso and Shikanosuke. Oh, it was that from like the Japanese site? Because I remember seeing that website at like you get a go Google Translate. I don't know if I can really like substantiate those sort of information because it's like, but that's what I was referring to like earlier this week when I was talking about the Shikanosuke stuff. Because I was thinking like, yeah, that seems doable. I mean, like Rin got a costume for him, so it's like, yeah, that could totally work out. That's plausible. I mean, I think I know I've said this before, but it's like, I'm not exactly too keen on having Mr. Shikanosuke in there, but it's like, his name is in the Hebi Shika Pass. It's like, it's gonna be like an inevitability. It's like trying to tell water not to be wet. Oh yes, there, Postman, you're the only one left. Everybody's having stream problems, or they're just listening. Because right now, I'm just sitting here farming up money for the next mission. There you go, that's $112,000. All right, that's 1.3 million. I think that'll be enough for the next katana and also the, no, that's not enough for the final upgrade, but whatever. Let's go pay our dues and head to the next boss. I'm so glad that we have that mission now. It's now going to be really easy to pay for the rest of the game. Okay.
What the? A letter? What do we got here?
Johnny Gagnon?
Don't come looking for me, Sylvia Crystal. Some trouble at home? She quit her job? Huh. What the hell is this all about? The Rank 2 match will be at Destroy Stadium. Aren't I a hard-working girl? Huh. Not the baseball stadium again. Okay, Sylvia. Only 2 more to go. I'm going all the way. That's a promise.
There you go, Travis. My man's determined. First, let's save. We got too much cash on hand. Okay. Now that's done. I will go to the bathroom as well. Oh, look at that. It's like, I have a Resident Evil. I have a Resident Evil question. Whoa. And they arise. It's morphin' time, everybody. Let's go fight ourselves a boss. We gotta go fight ourselves a bad girl. Oh, that's right. I just realized it's going to be October. It's going to be October this weekend, actually. I thought it was going to be even next week. No, Saturday is October 1st. Oh, Jesus. I didn't think I was going that fast. But next, yeah, now that October has come around, it's time... It's time for Resident Evil once more. It's time for Spooky Games Month, everybody. That's going to be exciting for sure. We've got some Resident Evil lined up. We've got some... We're going to have Harvester at some point. I want to save that for sure. Like, hopefully I can get the other, like, later game Resident Evils to work. Because I can't afford that right now. Jump using the Schlepptiger. Press the right trigger, right? It's like, yes. Now we get the jumping tutorial right here at the end of the game. As if we haven't done it on accident beforehand. Have I played the Evil Within series? I have not played the Evil Within before. Didn't it people who made Evil Within also made Dead Island? Yeah, Harvester is a point-and-click game with all sorts of weird shit. It's really, really fun, and I love it a lot. It's super atmospheric. All right, here we go. This is probably my favorite way to enter any of the boss fights. That's right, we get to drive our motorcycle for this mission. Like, if we get knocked off of our bike in this, though, we have to fight everybody. It was Shinji Mikami with his Tango Work Studio. They made the Evil Within? What am I thinking of then that was like made by the same people who did Dead Island? Because it's like, man... That game looked interesting to me, but it's like I did not have a lot of money as a teenager when that came out. Can I do this? Can I just do donuts? No, you can't. You're gonna get the car blown up. It feels good to actually be able to run over people with a car and it actually means something. That's it. I'm probably thinking of Dying Light. I get the Evil Within and the Dying Light mixed up because it's like, I think, didn't they come out around the same time? Now I'm thinking about other horror games that I would have liked to have played at some point. Have you guys heard the Clock Tower series before? It was a little 2D. The first game is like a 2D horror side scroller game. Like you do obviously like various sort of stuff. Like you gotta get away from like the hedge clipper killer or whatever its name is. I always thought the design of that guy looked really cool, so I always wanted to play Clock Tower because of it. There's also Splatterhouse. That's a really fun game. I liked that one. I remember playing that in middle school when I first learned how to use emulators. Whee. Uh-oh. Oh, is this him? Yeah, I think there's actually several games in the Clock Tower series from what I remember. Like, obviously the first game did well enough to get, like, several sequels. I can't attest to their sort of quality because I don't know, like, about them very much. I've also never, that's another thing, now I'm talking about games I've, like, never played and I've wanted to play. I never played Silent Hill before, so that should be interesting. I wanted to try to get the PC version of Silent Hill working, but it's like, I don't know if I've never personally been motivated enough to play Silent Hill. It's just like never interested me. What do you guys like about Silent Hill though? Like, sell it to me. Sell me on Silent Hill. You want some sugar? You want some sugar there, Dan? Sylvia's gonna give us some sugar.
Next up is a ranking match. Win, and you will be second in rank. Lose, and you go to hell. Before you fight, please use the restroom. When you are ready, head inside. Good luck, Travis.
Good luck, Travis.
Trust your force. Head for the Garden of Madness.
Well, Sylvia, it kind of sounds like you're running out of some steam there. Yes. First, we get ourselves a new wrestling move. Gonna pound one out to this girl. Travis, guts are what ultimately determines the winner. Those with guts get the glory. With this, your suplex rainbow is complete. Remember, the silent executioner, the double wrist arm salt. Ghostwire Tokyo was originally meant to be the Evil Within 3, but was turned into a new IP. Do you guys remember the series D for like I think it was like a PlayStation 1 or some sort of game like that. There's like D, like it's just called the letter D and all that sort of stuff. But I think there was like, there's 4 games for the D series, and one of the games is on like, there's like D1, there's D2 that takes place in like the mountains. I don't know about 3, I think something happened to it at some point. But D4 is called, like I think it's just the name is a D4, and then the subtitle is Dark Dreams Don't Die, which is supposed to be like one of the final games in the D franchise. But here we go, this is Bad Girl. She's fun.
This is insane!
Phew! What a day. I need a drink. So fucking thirsty. Hold on a sec. Damn, that's smooth. I feel alive again. Want a drink?
I'll pass.
Pop quiz. Why am I such an angry bitch? Seriously, no matter how many I kill, it's all the same. They're all going to pay. Yeah, with their fucking lives.
You're a bad girl.
You have no right to look at me like that. It's just a job. The daily grind.
You're no assassin. You're just a perverted killing maniac.
In essence, they're the same. Don't go on thinking
Yeah,
you're better than
the fridge
me.
is Chiller
You
7
think
written
you're
on it. That's
hot
great.
Shit. Who the fuck do you think you
Who the fuck do
are?
you think you are?
Come on!
I wish I had a 50s style fridge like that and call it the Chiller 7. Okay, get back in the game. It's the wrong way, Travis. Now we get one of my favorite songs in the game. It's Pleather for Breakfast. I think I've used it in like several of my videos because it's fucking great. Itch my hair. Come here, baby. Show me what you got. A double wrist arm saw, bringing her down. There it is. There's the Chiller 7, everybody. I've got 7 personalities and 7 different kinds of beer in the fridge. They called upon the best of the best. The Chiller 7. I know wrestling moves are slow, but I love doing them so much. It's pure fucking style. Oh yeah!
Damn you!
She's at half health, so I think she's gonna get ready to do that. You gonna cry? You gonna shit and cum? Oh, run! Yeah, now that she's getting mad, she just sends her gimps out at us. You can hit back the gimps. You can hit back the gimps, but I don't know the timing anymore. What if Bad Girl had all this Miss Syndicate head stuffed in there? I would like that. Okay, here's how you learn how Bad Girl's crying works. If she has both of her hands on her face, you can go attack her. But if she has one hand on the bat, you can't attack her because she's gonna give you an instant kill. Oh, that's no good. Thanks, Bad Girl. Keep it up. Oh, of course. Every time I want to do the big charge attack. Well, I don't know. Every time I think about Resident Evil and that sort of stuff, it's like Resident Evil and Silent Hill never really like interested me when I was younger because I would get too scared. And also, it's like the puzzle solving element. It's like I really don't like getting stuck for too long in a game because it's like I want to experience it all on my first playthrough. But it's like you don't do a very good job of that when you're in that sort of game. Well, I mean, now that I think about it, when I'm much older, the puzzles in Resident Evil aren't too hard to figure out. Like as a child, though, they are much more demanding and like beyond my actual thought process could handle. I know that for sure. Yeah, the extent of Resident Evil's puzzle solving is like, did you pick the right color? Can you match colors? Can you handle that one? I've never touched a Silent Hill, so I don't know how they are in terms of their puzzles. Isn't that... Wait, I do know, though, like, doesn't that game have, like, a puzzles difficulty meter that you can slide? Yeah, to get much better for a... Oh, she's holding the bat. Uh-oh. She's entering her final phase. What did that say on her flask? It said like 5 destroy or something? Or is it like S destroy or whatever? And now her bat's on fire and does a shitload of damage. Oh, yeah, get him, Travis. Oh, here we go. More hitting. Darn it, I thought you could, like, use the death blow to hit the enemy and while it's in midair. That would be really cool. And you're still holding the bat. Come on, girl. Two in a row? My goodness, baby. You gotta stop doing this. You like that, bad girl? You like watching me do that to myself? Oh, right in the back. Don't you run away from me. Ah, there you go, bad girl.
Naughty girls
need spankings.
Maybe you forgot. I'm a bad girl. I won't lose. I will never lose.
I give up. You win.
Yes, I've won.
Oh no, her blood's soaking into the mat. Oh, thank goodness. This is actually a fight I was very concerned about because on like a repeat playthrough of this, I think like about last year, I got walled up by Bad Girl because I was sitting there and I think I'd been playing this game for like 9 hours at that point, and I was getting really tired. So I just kept running into Bad Girl's explosions and taking like huge amounts of damage each time. But that went a lot better than I figured.
Crystal, I am here to tell you that you are now officially ranked second.
Thanks. That was a close one. Almost didn't make it.
It was a fine fight, sir.
Shit, that was close.
Fantastic. I mean, I could effectively end the game like right now at this point. But no, I want to save that for the next one because the last few fights are like some of the best in the game. Hello there, Darth Neo. All right, everybody, there we go. Now I can get back to you guys because I needed to focus for that fight. Because she's a meanie bobini if you really let her get going.
Hi. We're sorry to inform you that your video membership will be revoked until you return one of our videos. It's titled French-Made Cafe Spilled Coffee. Please return it soon.
Good morning, Mr. Touchdown. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Oh my god. I just realized this. The person who's making all the phone calls to tell Travis that he needs to pay the money is Henry. Holy shit. Wow, that is a massive revelation to me. Gene, you got our master killed. Oh, you guys are talking about Resident Evil 5. It's like that is a fun co-op game for sure. Sheva's a real problem. Sheva is a real problem through and through. I will say that much. Like if you don't have a friend playing her, it's just gonna be an absolute nightmare. Oh wow, Chris actually does over there in Resident Evil 6, picks up people and tosses them like rag dolls. Now that's where it's at. That's the kind of shit you like to see in a game, because that's actually fun. Chris McLarge Huge Redfield over there with like his bicep is literally bigger than his head and he punches a boulder. And then they go fight the fucking Zulu tribes of Central Africa. Like they're in goddamn Zimbabwe or something.
Don't lay a single finger on anything.
We have 1.16 million. Okay, cool. Now we can actually get the final weapon of the game. $498,000. The Bayuita Tsubaki Mark III. It does less damage than our current katana, but it's faster. And we still actually have enough money to get to the last mission too. And there you go, Postman. You actually got it right there. It's like she's annoying and wastes ammo all the time, but she's hot. That's true. It's like Sheva's pretty. She's pretty to look at, and that's about it. Like that AI is like, oh, she is. She's something for sure. Needs some help. There's I think a lot of co-op games actually came out after I think it was like the seamless co-op system of didn't Resident Evil 5 have like a seamless co-op system where you could like obviously play with another person and they could drop in and drop out at any time, really. I think that was one of the things that was supposed to be about it. But after Resident Evil 5 came out, there was like Kane and Lynch Deadman, Army of Two. Those are like the two big co-op shooter games that I can think of. Those ones are like, those are the games that people out there thought like, yeah, this is it. This is what we're going to do. This is the kind of game I'm into. Co-op in Resident Evil 5 is like the absolute best thing about it. I do like how smoothly the game runs though. And also like, I still remember there's one part like I remember I was in some sort of village or whatever and there was like a big crowd of enemies in front of me. And I think I had knocked one down or incapacitated an enemy to some extent, but I got the prompt to like, you know, knock the enemies down. So I like Chris winding up like a haymaker punch and just like bricking one guy in the face and it knocks all the people over. And it's like, that felt so good. And he's just like, fucking bricks him in the face. Let's see. No, this is the bike jump.
This job is for you. Don't forget.
Wasn't Henry's Irish accent part of a false personality implanted on him? Yeah, that's they didn't think that far ahead with that sort of thing, but it's like that's what they did. It seems like a sort of pseudo thing that he would do for the to say like they implanted false memories onto him, or was it was a host personality all along. Because that's the sort of shit they did with like Kamui in the Silver Case, and I think they also expanded on that in the 25th Ward as well. You send me all the way out here to do this. Kane and Lynch, those two sucked. There's a Kane and Lynch 1, which was Dead Men. And then there's a Kane and Lynch 2, which was like... I like 2 better, but it's like obviously it's not going to hold a candle to something like Resident Evil 5. People liked Army of Two a lot, though. That was probably like one of the better buddy co-op shooter experiences that came out in the wake of Resident Evil. Oops, now I have to back up. Chris put Ethan in the situation that ultimately cost him his life. Oh, it failed. God damn it. Because the way the bike jump mission works is you're supposed to like jump at the highest possible point on the ramp, but it's balanced for motion controls. I do love good co-op experiences because it's like, it's very memorable and it's also very fun to do. It's like, who doesn't love just breaking the necks of zombies with friends or like punching the shit out of like demons or anything like that? That's great stuff. There you go. That's bike jump. It's a pretty easy mission. You can get like gold on it really quickly, but it's still nothing compared to like that other mission we were doing earlier. But Henry was originally voiced by Quentin Flynn. Quentin Flynn gets around a lot. I'm very surprised at like the sort of stuff that he has like a repertoire of work. Like when in his younger years, he has like weird PC games that he did voices for too, and I think some acting as well. Like before he hit it with like Raiden, and he was like the guy to go for twink-looking people, but also could be hardcore. He's also got really solid range. It's sometimes like I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and he does the voice for Axel, and I was like, "That's Quentin Flynn, really? I did not know that." He's one of those guys where it's like, I didn't know that. It's one of those I didn't know that sort of moments. Single strike kill without taking a single hit, and batting killing center. You'll face clone humans. May you find your true path. Chris Zimmer Salter is a voice of director for Metal Gear Solid and No More Heroes. That is actually like a really cool fact to know, because it would make sense how they would get Raiden and Kazuhira Miller on the same game. Really? That was Josh Keaton and not like Johnny Young Bosch or something? Because I thought, like, I was always thinking for years, it's like it's someone like Johnny Young Bosch, or it's not like the guy who voices Yosuke from Persona 4, that guy. Because those guys do lots of anime content, and like this would be fitting for him. I would think they would have like they would have I keep forgetting who's the guy who voices Yosuke Hanamura, because that guy is like the most English anime person you could ever think of. Oh, I'm out of gas. I can never get enough of these like death screams for these guys. They always sound so ridiculous. I'm gonna hit you in the nuts. Well, I imagine if you start working in like doing voice acting for games and stuff like and all that sort of category, you'll get a lot of work. Or at least if people like you. That probably helps out a lot in that sort of thing. It's like, oh, we liked you as Raiden. Can we get you? I'll pay you $5,000 a day. Ooh, $9,000? $90,000. The Anrose skills is on the AT Twitter. Oh, thank God. Finally, I'm gonna go comment on that and say something like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it! They put the skills up for her. Unbelievable. The skills." Yeah, we'll do like a stream of it's like, okay guys, their skills are happening. They really are. It's like these are great looking. Anrose is so cool. I love her. She's awesome. I am gonna look at that after the stream ends for sure. Oh Jesus. She's great for diamonds. She's great for Matt Damons. She's the man from Mayo. She got the skills to pay the bills. 250,000. Okay. We paid our dues. Let's see what Dr. Naomi has for us. Okay, this is like... Effectively, we're almost at the end.
Hey, don't lay a single finger on anything.
Oh, she accepted the Drake. There we go. This is the power-up part for Tsubaki. Get that. This is the Energy Saber 3. It's the most expensive item in the game. It costs exactly $1 million. We're not gonna get that. It's way too goddamn expensive. You can effectively live without it. Or if I'm going to get it, I'll get that off screen because that's gonna take like 45 minutes of solid just grinding. But with the power-up 3, we defeated everything up to Bad Girl today, and that's what I wanted to accomplish. So I think we're going to wrap things up today for sure. But we will obviously be back with more No More Heroes later on. Let's go home and save. And that'll be it for today. We've got mail.
Hello?
Hello? May I ask who's calling?
This is the Assassins Association, right? Look, I gotta talk to you about...
Oh, dear. She's done it again, hasn't she?
Hey, are you listening?
Excuse me for asking, but are you by chance an assassin?
Whoa, don't tell the whole world.
Then you have been had, sir. You are not her first.
What? run that by me again.
Listen to me. Do not get involved whatever you do.
Listen, lady, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Who are you anyway?
Another sorry kid. And for the record, I am Sylvia's mother.
Mother?
Yes, you heard me. And there's no such thing as an association, or whatever you think exists.
You're joking, right? Do you know how many people I've killed?
She is a professional con artist.
You mean a fraud? Are you telling me this was all just bullshit?
She set everything up. Would you mind telling me how far this all went?
I'm now second in rank.
So, just one more to go. Alrighty. Why not play along since you've come this far?
Are you serious? What's the point? This is all some make-believe charade.
But a good man finishes what he started. Fight to the end. Your most formidable opponent awaits in the castle. Now, off to the Garden of Madness.
Oh my god, even her mom's in on the con. That's right. Sylvia's gone and conned us. That's what the whole game is about. You, the player, are getting played. You've been played the entire time. That's what this whole game is about. You are a game player, and the game makes you feel good about playing the game, but also feel bad about playing it itself. So it's like a weird double thing. Alright, but with that though, we will have to cut it here today. I want to save the number 1 fight and also the secret battle for next time. So I want to thank you all for coming out today. That was a very fun time for sure. We got a lot of progress done, a lot of fun, and not so good boss fights. But hey, that's what the fun's all about. Thanks for coming by once again, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, favorite, subscribe, and well, as always, I'll go see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.